Okay. Wonderful to see everybody. Welcome to Second Slavic Baptist Church. We are glad to have you here. 6601 Watt Avenue, North Islands, 95660. No, I'm kidding. You don't need to know the address. But welcome. Glad to see everyone here. How was your guys' week last week? Raise your hand if you went to talent night at Grace Family. I actually saw a lot of you guys there. Who liked that grandpa who stole the show? Man, that guy. Basically, for those of you who weren't there, he was having some technical difficulties. And when another performer was playing in his electric guitar, this guy runs to the stage and starts playing his little, what's that thing called? Xylophone? It's a what? It's a marimba, little fluffy balls. Doom, 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 doom. And he basically stole the show of another guy and it made my whole night. And but he had a bit of an attitude. That kind of set me off. But it was a wonderful time, I think most of us had. Just hopefully you guys enjoy that. I don't know if you guys realize, but I guess Grace Family is doing a 21 plus ministries. I mean, I guess that's the thing that they're doing, so I'm not exactly sure what that was. I didn't know if you have to be 21 years and older to go, or it's it's a singles ministry. Vova, for you. Wait, who's talking to me? Okay, that was Vova. That's for you, though, man. Okay, no, but we might not be going to those events all the time because I didn't realize that, and I was like, man, it kind of sucks because a bunch of people were older and all that, and our youth is not only 21 and over. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Who here is a guest? Do we have any guests? That we have the liars and we have the guests. I don't know why you guys are. Oh, I'm a guest. Do I get a free coffee or do I get special treatment? The question is this, because I have a number of friends who started coming to our youth. What's the limit? Are you still a guest after you come like 3 or 4 times? If you start going officially, do we have to establish a rule, guys? I mean, I don't know. That's a good question, right? Who's a guest and who's not? I think we should do it after like 4 consecutive Sundays. If you're here, you're no longer a guest, you're a member, and then yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be discussing that later. Okay. We have a few announcements for you guys. Same old. 3, 4 announcements, and then we have a new announcement regarding next Sunday. So once again, Christmas trees. You guys see them being sold there. It's going really, really awesome. I hear good things about that. I hear that there's a group of people that are there more than others, and they're having the greatest time of their lives. I think Volvo Dynamica could testify about that. Super awesome. You guys could maybe even see it on Snapchat here and there. But if you still want to volunteer, if you're done with finals, and can we throw those posters up? Or they're up there, no? So the Christmas volunteers need anything. The next poster is Max Modrin's phone number. Guys, really, really awesome time. If you want to volunteer, if you have the opportunity to do that, if you don't work, if you're just free from school, text Max, say, hey, I want to volunteer Christmas trees. Here are my availabilities, and he'll work with that because he still needs people there. Okay? Text him. I mean, I guarantee you will not regret it. It's a super awesome time to just hang out with other youth, selling Christmas trees, meeting the neighbors from our community, even sometimes sharing the gospel, because I know sometimes that happens. So text them if you're interested and if you're available, okay? Next to your announcements, we're having our Christmas caroling as usual. Guys, join a small group for this. If you don't know, if you go to our youth, if you visit a few times and you're like, whoa, where are the small groups? So ask me, come up to any youth member, and they'll tell you which small group to join, or they'll invite you to theirs. Recently we actually met up with our leaders, and we're trying to really enforce and really encourage a very warm, welcoming atmosphere. I know sometimes I hear bad testimonies. I hear people saying, I came and nobody wants to talk to me and all that. And I apologize for our youth regarding that, but we always try to provide that kind of just authentic, real, kind atmosphere. So there is no official date for. This Christmas carrying poster is just announcing to everybody. Tim was asking, is there an official date? Different small groups go on different dates. We're just trying to encourage you guys. Hey, join a small group because they'll be going caroling. I know one small group is going caroling on. I think even on Christmas. On Christmas Day, they'll be going to a certain place. They're to a certain low socioeconomic either apartment complex or neighborhood. I know that if some groups are, usually we have groups going on Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve this year will be, I think it's December. Or is it going to be Saturday or Sunday? Saturday, yeah. So Saturday night, some people will be going caroling like as usual. Some groups won't be doing that. They've officially told me we won't be going caroling on Christmas Eve because everyone's dead tired for the next day for Christmas Day. So it's pick or choose. So it matters with what group you join. Matters with what group of friends. My small group will be doing twice. We'll be going in 2 weeks on a Wednesday, and then we'll also be doing most likely just Christmas Eve, and yeah, having a great time doing that. So once again, incentive to join a small group. If you don't know which small group to join, ask me or ask any other youth member. And one more announcement before we have the new announcements. New Year's, Unashamed. I'm pretty sure you guys already most of you guys are already in a group. If you're not in a group, there's still a possibility the prices are a bit higher. It's actually $50 right now, and then at the door it will be $80. Guys, I'm telling you, every year we get people who are like, oh, I don't know. And then at the door, they're paying $80. Some years it was $100 because just some years we did it really fancy. This year is not as fancy. We're keeping it very, kind of relaxed. We even told the leaders of the groups, guys, this isn't going to be a, dress in a tuxedo in the best, in a Academy Award-winning dress. You walk down the red carpet. It's going to be a less formal but really, really unique and really fun event. So please join a group if you haven't joined. There's a few number of you, I think the guy was telling me, 4 or 5 of you who signed up but haven't paid, or the other way around, who've paid but haven't signed up to a group. Guys, that doesn't go. Please pay if you've signed up so that we could kind of finalize everything, because we're trying to get all the details finalized for that. And last announcement before we continue worship. We have... I don't know why we didn't announce this earlier, but Bright invited our church, to co-partner in their Christmas concert event. It's happening next Sunday. What I really want you guys to do, I know some of you guys received invites on Facebook. I actually don't use Facebook anymore, and I'm not on there, but I went on still, and I invited a bunch of people. If you've received an invite for this event, for Bright Youth, please share that with a bunch of people. Non-believers, believers, people from our youth, whatever. Share that or on Snapchat or on Instagram. Post that picture, share it, say, I'm going, who's going. We're co-partnering with Bright to do a community Christmas project as well. We have more information next Sunday at the event. Our band is actually one of the bands leading worship, so they're going to be doing worship and a bit of Christmas music as well, and so is their band, and I'll actually be hosting it with Peter Kondrashov. So guys, there's no youth at our church next Sunday. We're actually all invited to Bright, so please join us there. Please join us for the Christmas concert. They're trying to invite a lot of the community from West Sac to that concert, and invite your own friends. Invite people. It's going to be next week on is it 18th? Yeah. Is it? Yeah, the 18th of December at 8:30 p.m. Bright Church. Okay, and they have a little video. They actually sent us. They want us to show. It's a little invitation video. Okay, can we turn that on? Thank you.
Oh, hey there. Did you know that this Sunday, young people from all over Sacramento are going to be coming down to Bright Church to host what we call a Christmas concert? Why don't you tell us a little bit about it, brother?
We're going to have great live music. We're going to have a Christmas message, and you're going to get to meet a bunch of new people.
And we're going to have great Christmas coffee. So come down this Sunday. It's at 8:30 Sunday night here at Bright Church. And obviously you can check out our Facebook page for more details.
Awesome. Wow. Guys, Revelation Rose doesn't compare to Proverbs Cafe, just FYI. But yeah, we're all invited, and they're going to be having just spoken word, a Christmas message. Our worship band, Ella Joining's worship band will be one of the bands leading worship as well. So please invite your friends and come as well. Okay? We're all inviting you guys over. And That will be this. This is actually just to notify you guys before we stand up and continue worship. This is gonna be like the last youth service we're having in December, because after that we're having Christmas. After the 18th, it's the 25th, and we're probably not gonna have youth service because everyone will be with families. There actually might be some unorganized, like not official, not formal gatherings. I know some youth are planning to either go somewhere on Christmas night or gather somewhere. Even I think one of the groups is going to be gathering for prayer on Christmas night or just fellowship. So once again, if you want to be notified, text, by text message, be part of our notifications. Come up to me, and and my wife will record your phone number, and she will send you out a notification. I don't know. We want you guys to. We want people to be in fellowship and hang out with the other youth if you have the desire to do so. Okay. So please come up to us if you're interested in that. That'll be on Christmas, and then after that we're having a break for 2 weeks. Okay. Let's stand up and continue in worship.